Some TV, the pulse of the nation. Some TV, the pulse of the nation.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Of course, it is Tuesday, 29th of July, and we know that is the last day or that's the last Tuesday of the month, and I'm happy to come your way again. The program Taraba Raw Talent, that special program that always brings to you one moment. There's no dull moment when it comes to Taraba Raw Talent. I am Fumi Desmond, your humble host for this very show. And guess what? We have amazing guys that they've been doing very well to see that our young people are being given that knowledge that they truly deserve at their level. Talking about saying no to drugs and saying yes to governance. You know, governance is not just about the administration you're saying. Even you yourself, you have to follow ethics and principles to see that you achieve all that you need. All right, we'll be coming back to tell you who and who is in the studio. Let's have a break. Stay with us.
St. Peter Investment, the best place to go and get your Japanese auto parts, quality guaranteed. We have quality Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Nissan, and more genuine parts with prices that will leave you wanting more. Don't hesitate to call us now via the following numbers: 090-3473-9581 or 070-1910-4122. Or visit us at Abuja Mechanic Village, Jalingo, Taraba State. St. Peter Investment, driving your... St. Peter Investment, the best place to go and get your Japanese auto parts, quality guaranteed. We have quality Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Nissan, and more genuine parts with prices that will leave you wanting more. Don't hesitate to call us now via the following numbers: 090 34 73 9581 or 070 1910 4122, or visit us at Abuja Mechanic Village, Jalingo, Taraba State. St. Peter Investment, driving your... St. Peter Investment, the best place to go and get your Japanese auto parts, quality guaranteed. We have quality Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Nissan, and more genuine parts with prices that will leave you wanting more. Don't hesitate to call us now via the following numbers: 090 34 73 9581 or 070 1910 4122, or visit us at Abuja Mechanic Village, Jalingo, Taraba State. St. Peter Investment, driving your...
All right, welcome back from the break. The studio program Taraba Raw Talent on your favorite TV station. Yes, we have in the studio today a gentleman and a lady. They've been working tirelessly to see that youths are equipped with knowledge on saying no to drugs. You know, it's something that we need to embrace with all strength. I have with me the team lead, talking about Mr. Godwin Geoffrey, sorry, and we also have Amira Amajoda. A member from the team also talking about Miracle David. Miracle David, right? Daniel, sorry. Miracle Daniel. Pardon me for that. All right, gentlemen and lady, welcome on the show.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I want to believe you're doing fine. You're doing well.
Yes, we are doing good.
All right. How has it been working on this very program in Taraba State?
Yeah, it has been quite a crazy one, but to be honest, it has been a moment of impactful, and I can look back and say we are doing amazing things, and God has been helping us, sending in people along our ways. We can be able to work with them that share our vision, and I'm telling you, we're making progress.
Wow, good to know that it has been going smoothly. Now, let me still ask you, Mr. Godwin Geoffrey, as the team lead, for how long have you been operating in Taraba State?
Okay, the Catalyst type is a group of films under the NITOT organization, NITOT human initiatives, and NITOT has been existing for the past 5 years in Taraba State, and we are committed to building. NITOT is a non-governmental organization, and we are committed to building and equipping students, women, and institutions to engage them in meaningful information and giving them the right platform.
Sorry, before you continue, let me get you straight. You mentioned Catalyst Tribe,
yes,
and the LITO.
Yes.
Now, you balance the two. Are they one or two different organizations working together towards something, or a sub-organization under LITO?
Okay, LITOT is the mother fellowship. Yes, and Catalyst Tribe is we are a group of fellows that come up with this name to create a change. There are so many youth engagement programs that we are big on, and so the Catalyst Tribe is a sub platform under the LITOT. So in the Catalyst Tribe, this is one of the big things we are committed to advocating for youth engagement, and that is why we see it is of paramount importance we look at some of the critical things that the youths are finding very difficult to navigate, and that is drugs. And that is why we said if we are here to advocate for saying no to drugs and saying yes to governance. There are so many ways you can be able to engage students, youths generally, in which saying yes to governance is not politics. It's a way of youth engagement and participation in the society, and tracking and engaging the people that are responsible for what is to be done. It's them voicing out their voice, stepping in and telling people what to do, and guiding and hearing people across the nation.
All right, now let me hear from you, the secretary of the organization, talking about the Catalyst Tribe. Now, looking at the time and years you spend, what are those steps that you have been taking to engage with those involved in either drug or those that are about to, we have people that are already there and we have people that are about to. Yeah. So what are those steps or what are those things that you have been doing to address such? Speak to that.
Okay. Then on this end, I don't think I have much to say because as he have already made mention earlier on, the Catalyst Tribe is a sub-team under the LITOT. And the LITOT is in existence for 5 years. And then we, the Catalyst Tribe, recently came in. And I am also part of the people that were recently integrated into the Catalyst Tribe. So this is like my first project as the secretary of the Catalyst Tribe. So the process that we have been taking, or should I say the measures we have been taking to implement this project is, the first one is we draft out letters to take to our host school, that's the Ideal College of Nursing, where we took it there and the provost welcomed us with open arms and gave us an assurance that his school is always open for us to come and execute our project as long as it concerns youth. And also, since the College of Nursing are big on, or should I say, our medical field, you see, enlightening them more on the effect of drugs is of use. And then apart from that, we also took measures of engaging the other youth, SUG, Student Union Government in the state. That's ranging from the Taraba State Polytechnic to the College of Agricultural Sciences, and then the Taraba State Polytechnic. We are inviting the SUGs of each institution to come and also witness the event so that they can get to learn some things
I think the event will be coming subsequently.
Yes. So you asked me, so I'm trying to explain.
Let me take from there now.
Okay.
Your interest, is it only for tertiary institution or part of secondary school? And because you don't
Yes.
right now we have children who are in primary school and already they are exposed to the danger.
Yes.
I don't know whether Catalyst Tribe
Yes,
is aware of that. So what are you doing about that?
We are aware of that, but then since this is our project under the Catalyst Tribe, we are focusing more on the youth aspect. But then subsequently, what should I say, in the upcoming years, we might look at other settings, but because the LITOT are big on women, youth, and then children in the society, engaging in them. So this is our first project. That's why we chose the youth aspect. You know, in the subsequent days, or should I say coming up months, we might decide to go to the secondary school and enlighten them, because you know they are more prone to these drug abuses since they are not that lenient enough.
All right, thank you so much. Let me now ask my friend, my brother, talking about Mr. Miracle. Your time and years with Catalyst or the team lead or the other head organization for years that you've been with them. How's the experience been? Can you share with us your experience, how it has been engaging with people that are about to, or people that have already been there? Yes.
Thank you very much for that. I am actually a kind of person that likes, being around people that I see that they can actually add value to me. You understand? And I like people that will add meaning to my life. So, being a part of Catalyst, or let me say, LITOT in general, it has actually, made me experience a lot in terms of, leadership, building capacity, making impact as a person. Just like I said, I'm someone that wants to contribute to my society. And so, LITOT and even the Catalyst, it's somewhere that I see that it brings out such person in me. The things that I was not able to do before, joining the Catalyst, joining the LITOT, it has actually given me that experience, the understanding that I can actually do more for my community.
Now you're speaking from the personal perspective. I wanted to speak from the angle whereby you went out and you were able to engage with some youth and the reactions. I wanted to share that experience.
Okay.
Yes.
Just like my secretary rightly mentioned, this is actually the first project we're carrying.
Okay.
Yes. So we are actually one of the first steps we've taken is going to TSPS today, to create awareness, to talk and engage with the community through the radio. And I think the second stage is actually this one that we're doing now.
All right.
So the third and the bigger one.
It's coming.
Yes.
All right, let's leave it there for it to come. We would not push it for you now. We'll leave it there for it to come before we give you the crux of the gist. All right. Listener, don't go away. If you don't go away, just stay with us. We'll still be coming back to categorically tell you where we have these guys in Taraba State, Jalingo precisely. Stay with us.
St. Peter Investment, the best place to go and get your Japanese auto parts, quality guaranteed. We have quality Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Nissan, and more genuine parts with prices that will leave you wanting more. Don't hesitate to call us now via the following numbers: 090-3473-9581 or 070-1910-4122, or visit us at Abuja Mechanic Village, Jalingo, Taraba State. St. Peter Investment, driving your...
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic website and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Thank you for staying with us till the program Taraba Raw Talent. And on this segment, we'll be bringing in Mr. David Joshua Kaka. He happens to be the Chief Executive Officer of Safe Life Initiative. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure.
Yes. Now, for years, you've been advocating, or before we come there, what is Save Life Community doing? What's the initiative doing, actually? Speak to that, please.
All right. Save Life Community is a non-governmental organization which was birthed out of the passion to rehabilitate and reintegrate those who have been addicts, just like myself, and build their capacity and make them self-reliant as I am today. So, in a nutshell, that's what Save Life Initiative is.
All right, you mentioned that addict, like yourself.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that, please?
Thank you very much, Mr. Desmond. I have been an addict for more than 15 years. I started taking drugs right from early days of my secondary school. I've been an addict up to my final year in the university. In fact, a course that's supposed to take me 4 years took me 7 years before I graduated because of addiction. In fact, I almost lost my life. I have operations now that I went, which led or almost lasted for 3 hours. I was in the theater. Souls were evacuated from the system just to ensure that we saved my life. And so that's how Save Life also came to existence.
All right, Save Life Initiative came as a result of the experience you had.
Exactly.
Wow. And now you join hands with the Catalyst tribe. So this joined force. Now, what has been the strike like? How have you people been operating? What are those tribes? What are those things that you people have been hitting on seriously?
All right. The Catalyst tribe under the lead thought is an organization building capacity, and I understand that I can as well build my capacity and as well, partner with them to ensure that my experience is being expressed, is being shared with those who are struggling, those who are still finding things difficult for them. So I understand that bringing in my own contribution as well as learning from them will make a very good impact for me and for the society.
All right. Now, let me still come back to Mr. Godwin. Now, I wanted to link drug abuse and governance.
Okay.
Speak about it. Drug abuse, then governance.
Okay.
Yes, because these are two things that your team is advocating for seriously.
Yeah.
Just link these two things together.
Okay. When we talk about governance and politics, they are two separate things. They are two things entirely. And that is why governance and drugs is... Governance is a process of advocating, participating in leadership community, speaking out, airing out your voice, not politics. Because a lot of people tend to think that when young people engage themselves in governance, they think they are into politics. And one of the key things that is breaching between the gap is the drugs. And drugs is a danger zone in times of governance. Because in as much as you, as a youth, as someone who is youth, you want to advocate for change, but when you engage yourself in drugs, when you engage, just the way you have had a brother who shared his own story, because of how he was able to engage himself, something that is not other major thing. The major thing that stopped him was because of the addict. And this is one of the danger of youth engaging in governance.
Now, let me also ask you, Amira, you are the secretary of this organization.
Yes, sir.
What were your motivations? What motivated you? You could have chose any other platform to join or any other organization to join. What motivated you to this?
Thank you very much for that question. What actually motivated me to become the secretary of the Catalyst?
Not actually the secretary. The Catalyst tribe.
As a whole,
yes.
What motivated me to join the Catalyst tribe?
Because I know it's a voluntary decision. Nobody forced you. So speak to that.
Okay, yes. I will say impact and then experience. As these two, what I'm going to describe my volunteerism to the Catalyst tribe. Because one thing I believe in is, or should I say, most of the people that know me will know I believe in one thing: give back to the society, no matter how small. just make sure you give back to the society. And then the Catalyst Tribe, when I went through it, it's actually an organization, or should I say a team that believes in impacting young lives. So when I look at this way, I was like, this set of organization tallies with what I want in the society. It will give me the needed experience I need, and also it will help me impact my community in the or should I say, I've gotten a platform to impact my community.
Wow.
Okay, let me chip into what she said.
All right.
You see, every opportunity you get is an opportunity to serve. It's an opportunity to impact people. It's an opportunity to connect. It's an opportunity to build network for yourself.
Yes.
And the Litot organization gave us the platform. And so as young people, nobody said, okay, we want you. I volunteered. And when they see the passion and the capacity, they said, we trust you with the leadership. Go on with it. Anything you're doing, we are in support of you. So we as a community, we are committed young people, driven by one force to create impact in our own society. No matter how little it is, we are out there to share people's voice. We are out there to hear from what they are saying. We are out there to advocate for peace. We are out there to see that every young person is heard, irrespective of what you are doing, and to create more awareness. And one of the key things, as we have told you, a Litot organization as a mother fellowship, they are big on so many things. But one of the key things happening in our own state, Taraba State, this is one of the major issues that is driving in terms of, if you check very well, our governor loves working with youth. And if you check his own cabinet, there are lots of youth engagement there. But there are so many issues coming in, because of the way they handle things. And when we have the proper mentorship, the proper advocacy, the proper voice, the proper channel to clear out and, how to get people up there, it will make more sense.
Now, let me come in this way now.
Yeah.
As a leader, as a team lead for Taraba State, can you state some of the major challenges that you've had or you've been having?
Okay, generally, in terms of creating awareness too, that is why as young people, as a youth, let me put it this way, you have the passion, you have the necessary skills, but the people at the top, when you don't understand your voice, when you don't understand how you pitch yourself, it becomes a problem. And sometimes you come with a solution, you tell them this is how we want to do, this is how it's very good, but then they hijack the whole thing. That's one of the key challenges.
One of the key challenges is that we have leaders that are not open to visions and some of the desires of the...
Aside the vision, nobody wants to collaborate. This is one of the key things that is killing us. Collaboration, lots of people are competing over collaboration, and it's killing the youths drastically. When you understand this issue of, working closely, when you understand that my vision is your vision, this is something...
Now, let me come in. Yeah. Collaboration is a big word.
Yeah.
And any collaboration that doesn't have mutual benefit is not balanced.
Yes.
Have you also considered that before?
Of course. That is why I said, instead of working closely, we compete against each other. And that is a very bad energy. Right. Yes. When you're working on a project that is, you want to create impact in this state, and I know it's sustainable, and I know a way forward, I will not share with you. Why? Because I am competing with you. What if we collaborate? Okay, let's meet at the middle.
What are you bringing?
Yes.
What am I bringing?
You understand? Then we meet at the middle, and it will make sense. But then, these people have all the necessary skills, all the necessary equipment, all the necessary things you need. But then, when you reach out, they will say, okay, and that's the end of the story.
All right. Before the show ends, I will be making a very big opportunity for you to draw these people close to what you understand by collaboration, because I want to believe that a lot of prominent leaders in the state may have gotten it wrong. Let us say from our predecessors or people that have been there before us. Maybe that is where the problem may have come from. But I'm not concluding on this. Let me go straight to you. I'm curious about your case, because speaking with you would present fact. And so now let's go categorically. Do we have drug addicts in Taraba State? Do we have them? Can we boldly say that we have them? I want to start from there. And if we have them, where are those areas that you can easily get them? Or where are they? Where are those strategic areas? Because someone may say, no, this is not happening in my state. So let's hear from that, please.
We have drug addicts.
They are in numbers.
In we are going to go with statistics, which I can't actually give a number to it now, but I would say it's much.
It's much.
Yes, it's much. And one of the key areas,
okay, go ahead.
key places where you can find drug addicts. We started this conversation earlier somewhere else, and I said, you see the motor park, the roadblock side, the roadblock is a key or red area whereby drug addicts are found, where drugs are being sold. And I told you, I personally, when I was into drugs, used to get and buy drugs over there, and so roadblock is a red zone for drug addicts, and for, in fact, for sellers as well. Apart from that, we have the Rua side, we have Magami, we have a lot of places in Jalingo. So I will boldly say yes, we have drug addicts. And one other area I also want you to look at is not just about the substance abuse. When we look at that, alcohol is also a drug or a substance that people tend to abuse. And if you look at Taraba State in general, you will believe that Taraba State is facing that challenge.
Now, with the energy that you have from the experience, and now having your own NGO joined together with the Catalyst Tribe, what measures have you been doing to curtail that?
Okay. Yeah, we've been trying to, ensure that we do one at a time, because you cannot begin to take the bull by the horn, especially in this case of drug addicts or drug addiction we're talking about. You need to go gradually, knowing fully well that these people are not in their right frame of mind. You need to take it slow at a time. So we are trying to see how we can begin to engage by creating awareness, just like we are doing right now. We are creating awareness. We are ensuring that people will become aware. People will begin to talk about it. Then we begin to, sensitize our young people. They stated here that we'll be going to Ideal College of Nursing for a bigger program. And apart from that, I also want to see how we can begin to create clubs in the secondary schools, in the primary schools, trying to engage these young chaps with things that will, occupy their minds, that will take away their minds, from being engaged or being influenced into drug addiction. Because if you don't have something, idleness brings about peer pressure.
I think you're moving further.
All right, let me stop. Let me stop there.
That serves as a second, the next question. Rather, that serves as the next question. Like, what are those things that can actually, or what are those things that push young people? Because the load is more on the young ones. So, what are those things that push young people into this?
Just like I started mentioning, idleness, peer pressure, unemployment, particularly the youth unemployment. You know the unemployment rate of Taraba or Nigeria at large. Coming down to Taraba as well, you know that we have a lot of, unemployed persons. But engaging them, building their capacity, making them self-reliant will endeavor that they take their minds away from, drugs and other vices that brings condemnation on them. So these are key things that causes idleness, unemployment, peer pressure, depression. Yeah, depression. These are things that causes drug addicts.
All right. Now let me come back to the secretary. Looking at, because the major factor here is influence. What do you think parents have to contribute to most of the things that happen to their young ones or to their children, especially in the areas of drug abuse? What do you think parents have to put in, or what are their influence? Parental influence. What parents can do to curtail or to make sure that the children don't indulge into drug and other stuff.
Actually, the way parents can come in this aspect is communication. The key to everything is communication, and one of the things that most, should I say, substance abuse victims pass through is someone to talk to. But then if the parents have listening, or should I say give listening ears to their kids, whenever they are facing a challenge, they will try to go back to them and then talk, or should I say tell them what they are passing through. That's the first thing. The second thing I'm going to stress on is poor parental supervision. One thing is for sure, if anything your child is doing, make sure you know of it. Your child will just go out and then come back with an iPhone 15 or 16. You won't ask the child, where are you getting all of this from? So if you upgrade your parental guidance, this will serve as a guide to the child whenever he is doing things in this life. So for the parents, I will stress on communication and also supervision on children. Try to communicate with your children as much as possible, and also try to supervise the child. And when I say supervision of your children, don't be too strict with your child, because sometimes when you are too strict with the child will like drift back, or should I say try to step back from telling you something. So you should supervise the child in the sense that he's doing this, he's doing that. You should try to know all of these things in this child's life. That way the child will not deviate to a certain thing, or should I say will not try to engage in other things, in their substance abuses.
Yes, let me chip in a bit to what you have said.
Okay.
You know, when we talk about parenting generally, everyone is involved. Generally, everyone is involved in parenting. The parents, the teachers in school, our community leaders, you know, these are people that are involved generally. And parents, one of the big things is they should be open to conversations. When they're open to conversations, you see their children, you know, telling them almost everything about their day, you know, the new friends they're making. And that is why one of the key things, because it is affecting us, the parents are, you know, leaving it behind, is, you know, most of these children that goes to boarding school, a child would get bullied. A child will, you know, there will be a lot of things going on in the hostel. And when the parents visit, or when the child is back, the parent don't give the student a listening ear. And by that, it creates a burden. It creates like a form of frustration within it. And that is when they begin to hear, you know, things from outside. And that is why when I said teachers are involved too, they shouldn't just focus on the education aspect. You understand? They should educate the children on drugs and good governance, how they can be an active citizen, how they can advocate properly, the channel to use and how to do it effectively. And one of the things I said is, you see, our community leaders, our religious leaders too.
That's the question I wanted to push right now.
Okay.
The community leaders, the religious leaders, what is their own part?
They have a key role to play in general. You know, these are people that can counsel you. These are people that can give you guidance. These are people that can say, yes, okay, these are measurable steps. These are things you can be able to do. These are how you can be able to go about it. And they will guide you through counselors, because there are people that are big in the aspect of this. So I believe with this, it will go a long way. And I'm telling you, we'll have a sustainable and quality society.
All right, let me also speak with my brother here. And we're almost coming to the end of the show. But before we close the show, let me still hear from him. Now, with the numerous number, like the level at which drugs is being abused in Taraba State, what are those programs that you and your team, you're setting up to see that you address this?
Okay. Just like I stated earlier, I said we want to begin to catch them young, starting from the primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions. We want to begin to create awareness. Awareness is a miracle. Someone said, awareness is a miracle. So when you are aware of what is happening, when you are aware that you are not supposed to be where you are,
that's right,
that will motivate you to, begin to create change. And secondly, we want to begin to, create school clubs where we begin to, mentor these young people, begin to train them, build their capacity, and ensure that they have engagements that will not allow peer pressure, will not allow idleness to create an impression for liking all these stuffs, drugs and all devices that is menacing our society. So these are a few things that we want to start to engage and to do. And
Another thing, lastly, is empowering, because you cannot take someone away from taking drugs without empowering the person. So one of the things we want to do is to see how we draw in pools of resources to ensure that after building their capacity, you empower them to begin to do something.
Now, let me come in again. Have you been engaging with them one-on-one? I mean, most of those people that are into it, have you been engaging with them? Because I know how funny it may be going to their holes where they normally use their height. Have you been engaging with them one-on-one, or you go openly sometimes? Let me know about that.
Engagement is on a solo. You have to do it on a solo. As I stated earlier also, that when someone is not in his right frame of mind, you have to be careful how you engage him. So therefore, we've been engaging them, but not in groups. We engage them in solo, begin to infiltrate them, and begin to, send the message to them, as well as ensuring that they receive the message and you begin to rehabilitate. If the person gives you attention, you begin to create the change in him.
All right. Now, which of the program is coming up now? Let's speak about the program that is coming up. Then we'll now give a final advice.
Okay, the next program coming up is our program at the Ideal School, College of Nursing, which is coming up on the 1st of August. That's Friday, if I'm not mistaken, that's Friday by 10 a.m. We'll be there also to create awareness, and we'll also on that day create a club. On that day, we want to create a club to bring in, these young people and engage them with certain activities that will keep them engaged. College of Educations are people who deal with drugs, both the legal and as well as we have, they deal with the legal most of the times. And they are close to these things and they can be tempted to begin to engage in the misuse or the addiction. So we want to start with them, then create a club, either a reading club or a club that will keep them engaged and distracted from other activities.
All right, thank you, Mr. Joshua. Thank you so much. Now, on the last line, what's your advice to the young people out there? What's your advice for the young people? No, you. Go ahead, the team lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
your
you
advice.
so much.
Yes.
In as much as a young person, striving to create an impact in your own society, and you have setbacks, challenges coming your way that that hinders you. I just want you to know that keep showing up yourself, keep pushing, keep striving, and not give up on yourself. And when you have an opportunity to serve, when you have an opportunity whereby your voice can be heard, when you have a platform whereby you can leverage it to create a positive impact, then I'm telling you it will go a long way. So in a nutshell, keep showing up, keep building, and I'm telling you we'll make a change.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Godwin.
Thank you so much.
I want to appreciate you to Amirad Amajola. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right, listener, viewers, sorry, this year that will come to the end of the show, and I just have to tell you that the experience with the show doesn't end here. You need to follow us on all our social media handles, and let me also join my strength with the team to invite you for that program. It will be taking place this Friday at Ideal
College of Nursing.
Yes, it will be happening live at that school. So you can come to understand what they are all doing and you get to be better. Thank you. I remain Fumi Desmond and I wish you a restful night. Bye.
St. Peter Investment, the best place to go and get your Japanese auto parts, quality guaranteed. We have quality Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Nissan, and more genuine parts with prices that will leave you wanting more. Don't hesitate to call us now via the following numbers: 090-3473-9581 or 070-1910-4122, or visit us at Abuja Mechanic Village, Jalingo, Taraba State.